Okay, in this one I'm going to go over making toolpath templates for doing a glass frame, rebated on the back for glass. This can be done for any door profile, but a specific back rebate program has to be made for each type of door, including each respective depth of that door. You know, if you have a 6mm version, a 7mm version, an 8mm version, etc. And you also need to make a front program, which is an adaptation of the normal one that pockets it out, except in this case we're not pocketing out, we're just going to do the profile really and cut in a little bit, which I'll go through now. So in this example, I'm going to take the 60-degree bevel shaker 8mm deep program, and I'm going to adapt it to make basically a glass version of this. Okay, so in this program, if I measure here, I'm just going to show you this here now. So that is Y distance here, 8mm from here to here. What we do, it's not, how do you say, doesn't have to be the way everyone does it, but with all our glass doors we have an extra 2mm step, because a lot of them come to a point and you don't want to start your rebate like here along this imaginary line here now, because when you go to sand it, you'll sand off the sharp edge and it'll look awful really. So we always add 2mm, but that's, you know, everyone has their own thoughts and own ways of doing it, but yeah, I suppose I'll just show everyone how we do it, and you can take that and build on it whatever way you like, no bother. So normally speaking, with this 8mm shaker, the big pocketing tool will come up to this point, and then that'll pocket out the middle, and then you'll have the 6 and the 3 coming in to square it up, and then the V comes in then, we'll say, just to give it that last bit of a profile. Okay, now in this case here, you technically could run the whole thing, and have it run, but to be honest, it'll be kind of a waste of time and you'll be making unnecessary dust. And also, in some cases, the piece that's left over in glass doors can be used, you know. A lot of glass doors, well, it could be mirrored doors, mirrored wardrobe doors. You know, you have a 595 by 2 meter or more high door with a mirror in it. Like, there's a nice big lump left in the middle that could make an infill or whatever. So basically, the strategy is, right, when we're doing doors, we always do backs first, and then we flip it over and do the fronts. And part of the reason why that is because sometimes we have glass frames put in there, and the best way to do glass frames is to do the back first. So come in here and do the rebate, and then when you flip it over, then you'll do basically cut the profile, and then have another tool cut down, which will open up the middle panel, cut it out basically. So just to say that again, cut the rebate in the back, only just this shape here, right? You probably cut over a bit this way, and then flip it over, do the front, do the V, and you have another tool just cuts down the last of it. Okay. So I'm going to bring in the pre-made 8mm deep bevel shaker 60 degree. This one here. Okay. Create missing layers. I'm actually going to put that onto both of these here. Move to layer, bevel shaker, grand. And I'll simulate that now. And I will, yeah, I'm going to take my time with this one and clean it as best I can. I'm doing a video here at the moment, so you may come back later. This thing is a bit frozen here. Right. Now, preview visible. So yeah, basically we have two normal pocketed bevel shakers. No, grand. 2 bevel shakers. And then obviously for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep one as is, and I'm going to create the other to be glass, and I'll simulate both side by side. Okay. So the way to do this, what way would I do this now? I will make the front one first. I will. Okay. Okay, I'll do this one as glass, right? So I'm going to move the layer. I'm going to create a new layer. Grand. I'm going to call it glass. Oh, spelled that wrong. Glass bevel shaker, 60-degree, 8mm deep. That's fine. Now, I'm actually going to put that on a different color as well, just so we can distinguish between both of them. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the toolpath template I currently have and see what can I use out of it. So I can obviously use this, and I will want to use this, absolutely, and this. Yeah, okay, I think I can just keep them. Yeah, so I'm going to delete the 2 pockets, delete invisible, right, and Coolio, right. So I'm going to just rename these glass bevel shaker. Glass bevel shaker, right. So the V I don't need to touch. And these other 2 tools here, I'm going to make them go deeper, basically. Okay. So as you can see here, they're all set to go to 8mm deep, which is the depth of the profile, the same as what's on the door here. So to be at, we'll say 0 to the rebate on the back, I have to go another 2. But I'm not just going to go 2. I'm probably going to go another 2 along with it, just to make sure it's cut in deep enough. Okay. So rather than 8mm deep, I'm going to go to 10 plus 2. So I'll go down to about 12. Yeah. You know, and that's absolutely sure. You could go a bit less, but I'll do 12 just for reliability. So I'm going to go in here, 6mm square. I'm going to change that to 12. And while I'm in here, so there's 2 passes on this one here now. So by standard, this has 2 passes. I'm just going to set that to 1 there. Calculate. Oh, I need to automatically apply that to the glass one. Yep. Calculate. Very good. I'm going to go to this one here. This is the 3mm down cut. I'm going to 12mm deep. I'm going to edit the passes on that to be 2. Sorry, to be 1. So that's it. And then just make sure it applies to the correct one. Close. Calculate. Bang on. And then the bevel shaker, I don't need to change the depth. It's actually bang on. Although it's probably no harm if you tell it to go a touch deeper, because then you will actually have a very definitive point here. So I'm actually going to tell it to go 9mm deep. So just to clarify that, the V bit will come down as far as the point. And if I tell it to go 9, it'll actually come another mil down again. So it will be a nice sharp edge. Nice sharp edge. So selector, glass, bevel shaker, close, calculate. Good job. Now I'm just going to simulate that before we